Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void Monobattle! Looks like we're choosing single draft at this point, unless blind random comes back. Nope, single draft. Alright. This was sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. It was labeled an epic monobattle, so I figured I would cast it. Oh boy, another game with Chuck Norris here. Alright, so Chuck Norris, Eagle L, Condemned, and King Wraith are against Heisenberg, L, MRJ, and Jimmy CB. The options here are Adept, Liberator, Battlecruiser, Ultralisk, Infestor, Raven, Lurker, Disruptor, Queen, Swarm Host, Colossus, Tank, Corruptor, Zealot, Sentry, Dark Templar, Archon, Ghost, Mutalisk, and Widowmine. It looks like we already have the Ghost, Tank, and Widowmine options selected now. Eagle L is choosing, let's see, what would complement Ghost most efficiently? Ghost is takes a pretty long time to get out. Oh, Colossus. Colossus also takes a long time to get out. Condemned, choose, let's see, Zealot maybe? Man, all of these take a long time. Queen, maybe? Nope, Raven. All right. Maybe there's like a no-rush 20 rule in this one, because the only thing that's quick to get out is maybe Adept and Zealot. Maybe Queen? I don't know. Queens take a long time to build. You have to build hatcheries. A lot of hatcheries for that. So let's see. Tank, Mine, Mutalisk, Infestor for Team Red, and Ghost. What do we got? Ghost, Colossus, Raven, and pick unit. Click. Hey, I can click that button. That's fun. Can't click these things, though. Battlecruiser? Oh, that's fun. Go Battlecruiser. Ah, Battlecruiser. All right. So Ghost, Colossus, Raven, Battlecruiser, a Tank, Mine, Mutalisk, Infestor. I probably put that composition in the description of this video, so you probably already know. But nonetheless, if you didn't read that, this is new information to you. So let's go to an everyone view. And is my screen still messed up? No, the screen, everything's fine now. Okay, so we're going to zoom out just a tiny little bit here to get started on this game. So in the top left, we have Team Red, the Red Zerg player. It is Jimmy B. His teammate, the Red Terran player, Lol. The other Red Zerg player, it is MRJ. And the other Red Terran player, Heisenberg, representing P-Cake, which I think is Pancake. The blue team is represented by the blue Terran player. It is Condemned. The other blue Terran player, King Wraith. The other blue Terran player, Chuck Norris. And our lone Protoss player, Eagle L. The only Protoss player in the whole stinking game. He's going for Colossus, is what he's doing here. So again, it's 2 Terrans and 2 Zergs versus 3 Terrans and a Protoss. So Zerg, a little underrepresented. Protoss, a little underrepresented. Lots of Terran. Lots of Terran in mono battles that I cast. I don't know if Terran is considered best, or if you get your race chosen randomly. Is that the case in mono battle? Your race gets chosen randomly? I bet you can choose. I bet you can come in choosing. Unless you choose blind random, in which case your units are chosen for you. You know what? No, you choose your unit, derp. Okay, so people just choose Terran units is what happens here. That is exactly how that works. And then your race is based on the unit that you chose. Because it is late, my brain is falling apart, but I'm here for you guys and gals. I have like a 2.1% female fan base or subscriber base, according to YouTube. That is probably just the number of people that identify as female. I'm not sure how many people are actually female. I'm trying to think of any women have actually commented on any of my videos. There used to be one that watched a few months ago, but I think she's gone now. That's what happens. They come to the channel, they watch for a while, they say I'm the greatest, and then they leave. It's very sad. It's kind of like raising children and watching them go off into the world and find other places, other channels to watch. I'm sure that's what's happening here. Spine here for MRJ. To knock down the rocks leading into the red gold base back here, which is a really nice base to take. There's 3 Vespene geysers and like a whole ton of gold mineral patches all around you. So whoever gets that needs to be good at spending money, because a lot of it comes in really, really fast. Yeah, so there's really no rushing here. Again, the quickest thing to come out, I think, is Widowmine. Probably the mass Widowmine player is going to have a bit of an advantage here. Looks like Heisenberg is going to be our Widowmine guy, unless he's Tank. Can't remember who was who, but we'll keep an eye on that nonetheless. Looks like King Wraith expanding over here to this islandy area. Oh, okay, so there's rocks controlling these expansions. And this is Slayer 2, by the way. I keep forgetting what the name of this map is, but it's Slayer 2. Pretty popular with the Monobattles as well. So again, usually there are rocks you have to knock down to expand into these basically huge expansion areas on the right side and the left side of this map. But guess what? Terran can float command center in there and start mining from there without having to take an expansion from one of your teammates. That's nice. Once Muta spots my Expo, they're probably going to break rocks and go for it. All right, so King Wraith talking to his friends about what he is planning on doing here. Lair on the way from Jimmy CB at his expansion, where he's just getting gas, man. I think that's probably our Muta player there, considering all the gas that he's getting. He's got both of his extractors in his main and 2 at his expansion, and pretty much no mineral count to speak of at this point. Ghost's already coming in here for Chuck Norris. Man, he has a good Ghost build. He is fast with that. So Ghost's already coming in. He does like to be Ghost. I think he was Ghost in a previous cast. He's using the Ghost to knock down these rocks into the blue team's super, super awesome Vespian Gas Gold expansion back on there. And is it Tank? It is Tank for Heisenberg here. So the Red Terran player is Tank. One of the Red Terran players. Okay, so it's LOL. Oh, it's not C's, it's O's. LOL is making Widow Mines. That reminds me, so my 8-year-old son learned about trolling the other day, and his understanding of what trolling is just basically saying trollolololol. So he'll come up to us and go trollololololol, and we're like, that what? And he's like, I told you guys, because that's how he understands it works, because he's 8, and he understands it from YouTube, which is probably a poor understanding and education as to what it is. Anyway, he's a funny kid. He's a funny kid. Probably watches too much YouTube, honestly. What do we got here? Tanks again from the Heisenberg blue team, working on them Colossus. First Colossus, I think, coming out now from Eagle L about the 6-minute mark, which is pretty good timing. Ghost Academy here. No nukes from Chuck Norris, just making them ghosts. Man, they don't do extra damage versus rocks. They do not. They do not. Could they use steady targeting against rocks? Ignoring armor. Maybe steady targeting would be useful here to take down this rock structure, but whatever. One down. The other one ready to go. Got 5 ghosts trying to knock that down. Condemned is now taking a base next to his friend King Wraith again in this very safe location, as long as it doesn't get scouted. Probably someone should set up. Ooh, someone red just pinged this saying, hey, go knock these rocks down. We want to start expanding in there. But guess what? Team Blue is there already. Oh, who got the red base? MRJ got the red base. The red magical golden Vespian Gas base of happiness. An SCV here for Chuck Norris, also using its minimal DPS to knock down these rocks. So far, again, it's basically a no-rush 20 game. Nobody can really do anything for a while. Spire coming in from MRJ, so he is actually going to be our Spire player. So did I say Infestor for one of these guys? Select Infestor. Yeah, okay, so Jimmy CB is our Infestor player. Extended Thermal Lance coming up for our Colossus player. Drilling Claws on the way for our Widow Mine player. These guys seem to know what's up. I'd say this maybe is a higher level mono battle than we've seen in the past. Range done, says Eagle L. There we go. Excellent. You do have that Colossus range done. And Neural Parasite on the way for Jimmy CB for his Infestors. Excellent. Personal Cloaking for our Ghost player. Building Armor for our Battle Cruiser player. And our Raven players working on getting Corvid Reactor and Recalibrated Explosives. More energy for the Raven. And more damage done by auto turrets from those Ravens. So appropriate upgrades coming from everybody. +1 flyer attack, +1 flyer carapace for our Mutalisk player, +1 vehicle weapons for our tank guy. I mean, shoot. Everybody is on top of things right now. Very excited to see where this game goes. We don't know who will come out on top. You might have some suspicions, but I can promise you there is no guarantee as to who is going to win. A lot of missile turrets here for King Wraith at one of his expansions. Again, along this left side. Looks like the Infestors came in. Do they know about this? Oh, no, they don't. Widow Mine's holding this sound like a watchtower just outside, but does not see these bases for our Terran, which is good because they're not planetary fortresses, and they would die so stinking fast if Red actually came in here with anything. Actually, Mutalisk's going to accidentally scout it out. Surprise! There are bases and missile turrets. Run, Mutas! Oh, Infested Terrans being thrown down. Condemned does have a planetary fortress on this particular place here. Going to try to get some shots off on those Infestors. Fungal grows on the Ravens that came to show up as well. Man, being able to cast Wall Burrowed is so good. So good in patch 3.8. PF holding its own against these Infested Terrans. Excellent decision going for that one there. Widow Mine's in here burrowing. However, inside King Wraith's base, doing some serious damage there. Mutas flying around. Again, there are turrets on most of these expansions. Mutas have a hard time with that. Widowmine's just trying to burrow in and kill SCVs at the non-planetary fortress areas. Run, SCVs, run from King Wraith's base. Infestors trying to regenerate some health while burrowed under the ground. And Widowmine shots. Ah, a lot of dead workers here. Oof. LOL is doing a good job with these Widowmines. An excellent job with these Widowmines for sure. Oh, crap. Another big one there. 2 kills on that one. More Widowmines burrowing here in Condemned's base. These should all just be planetary fortresses. It would save so much time. It would save so much time here. Is that... Okay, Heisenberg trying to take a base as well. Muta's flying around, but I don't know, man. Hunter-Seeker would be really good here if you want to throw some off, but I don't know if they have the energy for it. Throwing in some auto turrets to chase away the Mutas from Condemned's planetary fortress. Widowmines effectively shutting down all the mining here at Condemned's bases. The SCV is trying to kill them. No, but big time Widowmine shot, killing an SCV there as well. Another one. So many dead SCVs for Condemned so far. King Wraith losing a bunch as well. Mutas trying to make themselves efficient, but not doing very well. Tanks showing up for Heisenberg, which again reminds me of Breaking Bad. Fantastic show. Tanks are just going to wreck at this point. So Team Red on top of things. Widowmines clearing everybody out. Tanks finishing off what was left. Ravens throwing down auto turrets to clear out Widowmines and using steady targeting on the Mutas. Nice job, Ghosts. Great job, Ghosts. Ravens trying to fly around and assist here, but Muta's picking off Ravens one by one. Auto turrets trying to clear out the Mutas. Doing a pretty good job of that one. Tanks need to go into siege mode to take down that planetary fortress. No, they're just pulling back out entirely, actually. Infestors getting scanned and getting cleaned out by these Ghosts. Are they? No, the chain fungal instead. Tables have been turned. Infestors trying to clear them. Battle cruisers now showing up for King Wraith. Oh, battle cruisers are difficult to deal with here by the Infestors unless Neural Parasite comes in. I don't know. I really don't know. Colossus clearing out these tanks. This game is great. This game is really good so far. Widowmine still locking down this base by Condemned. We got tanks and Widowmines versus battle cruisers and Colossus. Trying to burrow the Widowmines underneath the battle cruisers and actually getting some nice shots off. Wow, killing one of them. Almost getting another one there. BC still raining down fire upon the tanks, killing yet another one there. Muta's coming in to clear out the remaining BCs. Very low on HP, it turns out, and the Colossus need to run because Mutas are very good against them, as Colossus cannot shoot up. So you need some anti-air. Raven player doing fairly well with that. Trying to throw out on these auto turrets to kill Widowmines, and they get 3 of them. Good job. Good use of auto turret there. Again, trying to clear out more of those Widowmines, and what do we got? What do we got? Yep. Excellent job, auto turrets. Just really making that Widowmine count decrease exponentially thus far. More auto turrets being thrown down and trying to focus down tanks, trying to focus down Widowmines. Actually getting tanks there. That extra damage really helps out quite a bit. Look at this guy go. And Widowmines, can they fire? No! Oh, maybe one did get a shot off there on these BCs. Maybe one did happen there. This is turning into one heck of a battleground right here. Craziness happening all over the place. Widowmines desperately trying to find a place to burrow where they can hit these Ravens or they can hit the BCs. The fungal growth assisting with holding the battle cruisers in place. Muta's flying in to finish everybody off. I feel like a Hunter Seeker would be really good from Condemned, but he's not using them. Steady targeting, again, fantastic against both Infestors and Mutalisks. Oh, nice fungal catching a handful of those Ghosts. The Ghosts coming on in. Do they have scans available? Do they have... No, the fungals! Oh, the chain fungals on these Ghosts. They're trying to kill what they can, but absolutely getting massacred by these Mutalisks. Oh, Ghost count super low right now. Super low for Chuck Norris. Infestors looking good in support of these tanks and these Mutas and these Widowmines. Team Red holding together. Doing a good job playing together right now. Somehow King Wraith still has this base, and Condemned is still working on this base over here. Even though they're right next door to a red Zerg player. I think you need to clear these bases out. Tanks, get over here. You can take down a planetary fortress all by your lonesome. Condemned says there are no expansions over here, which is nice, which is really nice to see. Widowmine's continuing to fire. No, this is a planetary fortress now. Did Condemned change this? What the? I thought this was an orbital command for sure. No, huh? Not that at all? Nope, not that at all. There we go. Tanks do clear out this base from Condemned. Gonna kill all these SCVs and missile turrets as well. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Team Blue right now. Ravens still trying to deal with these Widowmines. Just great control by Lol on these Widow Mines. Goodbye all the missile turrets. Goodbye all the SCVs. Muta's clearing out this planetary fortress. And Team Blue in a rough spot right now. Muta's going toe-to-toe with battle cruisers. Not something you see every day of the week, but guess what? Mutas do fairly well here. The single target DPS of battle cruisers just not that great. They're not tanky enough to make this thing worth it either, in all honesty. So Team Red, again, continuing to set up shop. Planetary Fortress can get some shots off. Trying to repair? No, not even trying to repair. Not even trying to repair. Planetary Fortress gone. Mule's going to die here as well. We got more Widow Mine shots hitting on everything. Trying to transfer some SCVs, but no, Team Blue, don't walk past these Widow Mines with your workers. It's a terrible idea. Look, another SCV coming in. What is Condemned doing? Is he rallying these in the wrong place or what? Actually, splash damage killing an Infestor there. That was worth it. That was worth it. There goes the Hunter Seeker missiles on the Infestors. Getting some big-time shots off there. Wow. Great work. Nuclear launch detected up on the top of the map here on Team Red. Heisenberg. And looks like MRJ getting some big-time nukes off. And, oh, killing so many SCVs and so many drones. Hero Ghosts there. Another nuclear launch detected. Infestors, Widow Mines trying to take down Condemned's Planetary Fortress here in the middle of the map. Colossus chasing those Infestors away. Nuclear strike again. Hitting there and another one. Oh, lol. Takes one to the face. More nukes coming in. Going on the offensive. Are these ghosts? Where's this one? Is he dead? I think he might be dead. I'm listening. I'm listening. I don't hear it. Okay, I think they killed that ghost. The Muta. Okay, so the Mutas did get rid of that one. Muta player MRJ playing extremely well at this point. Colossus counts super high. Look at that. 19 Colossus, 16 ghosts, and 5 nukes for Chuck Norris. 39 Mutalisks in the air, 26 Infestors, 24 tanks, 5 battlecruisers, and 7 Ravens. Team Blue struggling in this one. 37, 28, 82, 37 Harvesters for Team Red, 44, 66, 35, and 78 for Team Blue. Muta's trying to pick off these Colossus one by one, changing their mind to go after probes instead. No, says Eagle L. All my workers are dead. Ah, these Mutas are so stinking annoying here. Infested Terrans clearing out refineries. Another nuke up here. No, the ghost gets cleared out. How did they see him? Did his cloak must have run out or something? Tanks coming in. Steady targeting being used on these Mutas, but are there enough? Are there enough steady targets to get rid of all of these Mutalisks? I don't think so. Muta's clearing down that ghost count. Lickety-split. Colossus can do nothing about it. The anti-air capabilities of Team Blue are something to be wanted right here. If I had to say, King Wraith is in a ton of trouble right now. He says he's going. He says he's pushing. He's pushing for it. Heisenberg has set up shop with his multitudinous tanks. +1/+1 here. BC is coming over to try to get rid of them. Trying to thin out the ranks of these tanks. Widow Mine still firing on these transferring SCVs. Condemned, is he long distance mining? I think he's long distance mining is what's going on here. But big time battle cruiser Mutalisk tank fight here. Can the BCs beat down the Mutas so they can get rid of the tanks that are slowly whittling down Eagle's base? I don't know if there are enough BCs to do this thing. More reinforcing Mutas coming from the backside. Colossus coming in saying, we are utterly useless at this point. You should just go. I mean, they're going to try to get rid of the tanks is what they're going to do. And they are. All right, so Colossus assisting in this effort as well. Looks like the battlecruisers are going to win this fight. And the Mutalisks are flying away. Big time Widow Mine shots. Infested Terrans over here by Condemned. Newly attempted at establishing a planetary fortress. Team Blue does manage to clear out the tanks. Eagle L lost a lot of stuff. That Twilight Council has 2 hit points at this point. New Mutaflock shows up though, but new ghosts coming in as well. Using the steady targeting. Battlecruiser trying to kill as many of these Mutas as he possibly can. He has 5 kills. Well, can he get to 6 before he dies? I don't think he can. And Cloaked Ghosts getting rid of the Overseers, chasing the Mutalisks away. Ravens trying to do what they can against the Infestors and the Widow Mines. Actually, look at the range on those Hunter Seekers. Good job pulling the red Widow Mines from the group and getting them out of there. Great choice. Condemned says, I can't 2 versus 1 here. That's very true. That is very true. You cannot do that. Colossus coming in to assist. Colossus versus Widow Mine Infestor seems like a pretty good choice. They do have +3 attack. Good upgrades so far from Eagle L. You counter them, says Condemned. That's true. I have no gas, says King Wraith. Everybody's struggling right now for resources. Still, nobody has expanded to the top right side of the map whatsoever. Colossus on top of all these Widow Mines. Oh, Widow Mines die very, very quickly there. Very, very quickly. Infestors trying to do chain fungals on Colossus, but it's difficult. They keep getting burned by getting in range enough to get those off. Widow Mines just going for it, but it is a Widow Mine massacre. So many dead Widow Mines there. Oh man, but the Mutas come in to the Colossus and say, we are your anti-Colossus answer today. Ravens need some Hunter Seekers or Auto Turrets or something. Are they too low on energy? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? BCs and Ghosts assisting. There we go. Steady targeting, chasing the Mutalisks away. Colossus have done their job to this point and really forced back Team Red here. That Infestor group is a lot smaller than it used to be. Using Neuroparasite, though. Bringing it over here to get picked off by the Mutalisks. And there we go. Excellent use of Neuroparasite. Nuke being thrown down by Chuck Norris. Is there detection here? Is there detection here? Oh, did he cancel it? I think he canceled it. Why did you cancel it? Auto turrets being used to great effect as they are free units against these Mutas. Oh, he canceled his nuke. So unfortunate. Colossus coming down to MRJ's attempt at a Zerg base. That's just a lot of dead drones. Look at that. Oh, the drone carnage. Oh, the carnage. Another attempt at a nuke. I think that one got canceled as well. Whether intentionally or not, I don't know. Steady targeting, taking out a couple infestors. Excellent, excellent work there. Colossus group. No Mutalisks in sight. It is time to go after everybody. Lol retreating with his orbital command. Again, the Widow Mines just get outranged immensely. Trying to use Neuroparasite, but the Infestor range not good enough. Get burned alive while attempting to Neuroparasite. The Colossus Mutaflock coming in completely replenished. Again, somehow, some way. Come assist. Come assist, Ravens. We can't lose these Colossus. They're kind of our MVPs right now. Auto turrets, again, chasing the Mutalisks away. Good control on those Mutas. Tanks trying to do something, but getting chased away by battle cruisers. That one's in siege mode and gets burned alive. Again, by the BCs. Mutalisks trying to pick off Ravens, but it's just with the auto turrets being thrown down every which way. A lot of dead Mutas here. I don't know, man. Widow Mines do fire on these BCs. A lot of DPS on them, though. A lot of HP, rather, on them. And it's hard to kill just with straight Widow Mines, as it turns out. Still alive. Still alive. Getting repaired by SCVs on the ground. Great choice bringing SCVs in here. Good job by Team Blue. Converging on MRJ's base, and yes, the hatchery ends up falling. Yamato cannon being used on Mutalisks. Widow Mines trying to come in, but again, Colossus we've established are very, very good against Widow Mines, and LOL has lost the game. Left the game, and therefore lost the game. Another attempt here by LOL. Getting cleared out by these beams. What are these things called? This is Thermal Lance, derp. Thermal Lance, a nuke attempt on all of these tanks, but no, it actually got some shots off on the Ghost and then kind of moved on from there. Nuke gonna get some hits. Oh no, the Ghost died about a second before the nuke landed. That's so disappointing. BC chasing down this floating orbital command for LOL, then decides to leave it for another day. King Wraith lands his own orbital command there instead. Mutalisks checking for bases up here in this top right. They are going to see King Wraith has double expansions here and nothing to defend whatsoever. Mutas, go check. Go look down here. Do you not know? Our allies are being attacked. He knows. He knows there's one there. Here it is. Mutas now coming in to get rid of that thing. King Wraith should not be allowed to have it entirely undefended. Eagle L's got his production back, he says. He does. Actually, he's got 4 robotics facilities, which is great, and a robotics bay. He can start making Colossus again. Good for him. King Wraith losing stuff. Chuck Norris trying to float up a command center here as well. Not going to happen. Colossus walking through everything here at LOL's base. Again, LOL is gone. Someone else is controlling it right now. Battle cruiser count is currently 3 with no more in production. How much money do you have, King Wraith? Not enough gas. He's very gas-starved is the problem. I think that's everybody's problem. Actually, tanks here for Heisenberg. King Wraith in a lot of trouble. Mutalisks taking out Chuck Norris's command center. Can it get repaired? Steady targeting in here from the Ghosts. Thinning out that Mutalisk flock. That murder of Mutas. MRJ loses the game as well. Infestors here for Jimmy CB. But again, the Colossus outrange them so desperately. And that is it. King Wraith, Condemned, Eagle L, and Chuck Norris are victorious in today's Monobattle. Woo! Mono battles are so fun to cast. It is just non-stop. Okay, those first 5 or 6 minutes were kind of slow. But once the action got started down here in this bottom left of the map, it really never stopped. You had tanks down here pushing in to Eagle L's base. He got decimated, never really recovered from that. But the Colossus, the MVPs of this match, they might have been. They dealt with the Infestor Widowmine extraordinarily well. Good against tanks as well. Our Ghost player, Chuck Norris, super good. Got some nukes off in enemy territory, which is very difficult to do. And the steady targeting against the Mutas, super useful as well. Our Muta player, though, who was that again? Heisenberg tank player was pretty good. It was MRJ, right? MRJ was our Mutalisk player. Fantastic. Basically mined out. He almost entirely mined out this rich mineral field of Espion Geyser base. That might have been what caused him to tap out. He was pretty low on resources. His Muta count at the end was only 18. He lost a lot. Yeah, he lost the most out of anybody. 34,600 resources lost for the Mutalisk player. Battlecruiser player did what he could. It's just BCs aren't that great, but they were useful in anti-air against Mutas from time to time. So, again, this might be the highest level played Monobattle on my channel thus far. So, fantastic game overall. Really enjoyed casting it, and I hope you did as well. So, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.